Welcome back to Puro Cotorreo. Your host, Steve Striver, and episode 7. Crazy, right? Thank you so much, guys, for the support. We've been seeing, views go up. We've been seeing followers go up on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Super grateful. But I'm especially grateful for today because today we have a special guest. And in just 1 year of pageantry, she's already built an impressive track record, competing in 4 pageants, including an international stage where she placed first finalist, earned Best in Swimsuit, and was crowned with Supreme Elegance. Soon after, she captured the title of Miss Teen Supreme Petite USA. A journey this fast, this powerful, and this inspiring belongs to none other than my guest for today, Neileah Coreas.
Hello, everyone. How are you guys?
Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
No problem. I've been wanting to get that story out, your experience in Colombia. You just went Colombia.
Yeah, I just went. It was so fun. It was the best thing I could ever done.
What were you competing on? Swimsuit and...
We had swimsuit, gala, and yeah, those were our 2 main ones, swimsuit and gala.
Swimsuit and gala.
Yeah.
You were hinting what colors you were gonna wear that day. I remember seeing your stories, because we follow Miss Princesa Empire and we follow you as well. What colors did you end up using?
Well, a few people got it right, but I just didn't post it because I was like, no, let me gatekeep. But I ended up using it was a lime green and a bright yellow mixed together.
Oh.
And it was silver as well. But my cape was bright yellow and it had a bow and some silver diamonds on the back of it.
Nice. That was for the gala.
Yeah, for gala.
And the swimsuit?
Swimsuit, they provided us with a swimsuit. It was pink and purple, but for prelims, I had my own swimsuit and it was fuchsia and it had glitter and I had 2 capes on my shoulders.
Oh, okay. And how many people were competing in this, or how many girls were competing in this pageant?
There were about 20 girls in total, but in my category, there was only 4, including me.
Oh, so the preliminaries were basically done outside, or?
No, we were supposed to do them outside, on the rooftop of the hotel. They're supposed to put acrylic flooring on a pool, but it ended up raining really, really bad that day.
On the rooftop, though?
Yeah, on the rooftop.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was, did they shoot a whole video or something on this? Did they go live?
Yeah, they went live for prelims, and for our finals, it was on YouTube. Yeah, but we were supposed to do it on the pool, but we couldn't.
And so, you're 16, correct?
Yeah,
16. Wow. And you just started 1 year ago.
Yeah, it will be a year, September 1st.
Wow. You started pageantry 1 year ago. But you mentioned before the podcast aired, or we started recording the podcast, you were saying that you had been modeling for swimsuits.
No, I was modeling. No, not modeling. I was just doing competitive swim for 13 years.
Oh, competitive.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it all confused. That's why I was messed up. I was like, wait, she's been modeling swimsuits. Okay, yeah, it makes sense now. So swimming, you're like a fish now.
Yeah, I was a little mermaid, a real life mermaid.
Wow. So you were telling me that you were swimming, and another thing that you were mentioning is that you were born in New York.
Yeah, I was born in Long Island, New York.
Long Island. So were you practicing on the waters out there, or you had a pool?
No. Well, first I started in a little swim school that my mom enrolled me in with my sister. And at first I didn't really like it, but then they would give little toys and they would throw it and be like, "Oh, go get it." I'm like, "Oh, all right," because I just wanted the toy. I didn't even want to be in the water. But then after that, we came here to Texas, and my mom had met one of our neighbors, and she was like, "Oh, there's a swim team, you can sign them up for that." And we're like, "Oh, okay." And I remember my very first time I had to do a relay, I was bawling my eyes out. I didn't want to jump in the water, and the girl had touched the wall already, and I was like, "I'm not going," and they just pushed me.
Wow.
And I was like, "Oh, all right."
So that's how you started,
Yeah.
being pushed in the water. Just
big push, yeah. Like every kid.
Literally how every kid starts. Pero you weren't scared? Obviously you were 2, 3 when you started swimming?
Yeah, I started when I was 2, doing little swim school, but when we came here, I was about 5. Yeah.
5. And obviously you were leaving friends behind, or you had no memory of that anymore?
No, I was leaving a few friends behind because I started preschool over there, and I left like my best friend, and like it was like the worst moment for me because I was so young and I like didn't process like leaving, but I would still have connections with her, so I didn't really process that until like I got older.
Wow. But you only moved once, right?
Yeah, and moved on. Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, because, for example, Maria moved a bunch of times, but obviously you had it good. Like, you just moved once, and that was it.
Yeah.
Started a new life and stayed like that. Wow. And so you didn't start modeling until, like, last year.
Yeah.
How did that, like, how did you get started? Obviously, like.
Well, it's kind of a funny story. It was like 2 in the morning, like around 2:30 in the morning, and my friend was like talking like about a pageant with me, and I was like, like that'd be fun, like because I just had stopped swimming, and I was like, yeah, like I feel like I need to do something, like let me try. So I signed up, I like put my application and everything, and I was like, I'm probably not gonna get accepted, like it's just for fun. And then the next day, like we went out shopping with my mom, and I got a message that I was accepted, and I was like, oh. And I didn't even tell her I signed up, so I was just like, hey, like I got accepted, I start in a few weeks, and she was like, what?
Oh, wow. So where did you get accepted at exactly?
Miss Quince.
So you went straight to a.
Yeah, I just went straight to a pageant, like no
pageant.
training, like no experience. I was like, let me just sign up.
Oh, wow. And you weren't nervous about it?
Yeah, I was a little nervous, but then I was also like used to competing from like the swim experience. I was like, like it's something new, so let me just try. Like, we always have to try new things.
Wow. So your friend and basically you and your friend were just like scrolling on pageants and stuff?
Yeah, like we found it on Instagram, and then she was like, hey, like I think I'm gonna do it, you should do it too. And I was like, okay, like I'll do it with you.
Wow. So obviously, like now that you're doing it, you're like a professional at it.
Yeah.
You're like really practicing with Princesa Empire.
Yes.
And the coaches, the twins, Jaden and Jordan, they're like, they're super proud of you, I bet, right?
Yeah, they're really proud of me. Like, I absolutely love them for all the support because I came to them, like, no experience. Like, I did not know how to walk. I didn't know how to do turns. I was just there to be there.
Wow. Pero how was the experience, like, from knowing nothing about modeling to knowing something?
It was really eye-opening. It was really eye-opening that, because I always say, don't let your losses define you, like, because you use them to make you stronger and better. Because if I would have given up, like, the first pageant I did, because I didn't win, which is okay, like, if I would have given up, then I wouldn't have been where I am today. And the twins taught me a lot of that, just to keep going, because they have seen my rough moments, a few tears, a few laughs, but definitely getting pushed by them and always having me at practice, because basically this entire year I haven't stopped because I just do pageant after pageant after pageant, and I really haven't taken a break.
Pero you like that. You like the work that you're getting and all that kind of stuff. So, so you mentioned that tears, laughter, everything. Like, so it's a roller coaster. Modeling is a roller coaster.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah, it's really tough. Definitely pageantry is more tough because I only found out like 2 to 3 weeks before I had to go to Colombia. And I had just won the USA title, like, not even a month before. So I was really stressed out. And I was like, went crying to the twins. I was like, I'm just really nervous because all these girls have had so much time to prepare for this. And, like, some of them do have, like, international experience already. And, like, this is only my 4th pageant. I'm just starting. So I was really nervous. But I had to talk with them, and it really helped. It really opened my eyes, saying, like, I've been able to accomplish so much. So just being able to go to internationals was just a big win already.
What did they tell you that really... what was the Rocky Balboa moment there where they're like, they say something and then boom, like girls, thank y'all so much for like for the advice. Or what was it? What was it that motivated you?
It was definitely saying that since day one, I always had that spark, and to see my growth, they're really proud of me no matter what. Because it really showed me I do have a village behind me, and no matter what place I got, no matter what I did or how good I did, they would always be proud of me because they built me up from the bottom all the way to where I am today. So having that faith in me to do my best was really eye-opening.
Oh, okay. I mean, I would have kept going too with that, what's it called, motivational speech, honestly. So at this moment, where you're talking with the twins, you're like, bawling your eyes out because you've never done international. What is it about international modeling or pageants that make a person feel nervous? Like,
Yeah.
what's so different about national and international?
Nationals is more of like you're kind of not playing it safe, but you're more comfortable because yes, it's still a big title, but you're still having like that local title and you still have like that fresh experience. So it's not as much, but international, it's a lot. It's really a lot. Like we had to wake up 4 in the morning every day to get hair and makeup, and then we wouldn't go to bed until like maybe 12 o'clock at night. Like no breaks, just lunch, photo shoots, and practice. So definitely knowing that these girls have trained a lot and have like past experience of doing international pageants was what was really getting to me because not a lot of them know. Like I was one of the youngest ones. Well, I think I was the youngest. Yeah. Since everybody was like 18, 19, like, and then the misses were like in their 20s. So I was like being 16 and like just winning like a few weeks ago and only having 2 weeks to prepare. I think that's what scared me the most because, like I said, like they do have the experience, the training, and like that's kind of what they've been doing their whole lives, and I'm just starting.
Wow. You mentioned you were the youngest. There was 18-year-olds. There was 19-year-olds. There was misses.
Yeah.
Obviously, like misses is like the past winners or something, or
No.
just older.
Yeah, like the older division.
Oh, okay. Wow. So, being the youngest, honestly, it just by hearing about it does make a person feel like intimidating.
Yeah.
But you tell me about the process here. You're going with your mom,
Yeah.
your parents, or just how many people are going with you to Colombia?
It was just my mom and my makeup artist. That was it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you had to motivate each other too.
Oh yeah, there was times where like the three of us were just stressing so much and we're like, guys, we have to sleep, and like we barely got any sleep, like maybe like 3 hours max, and then wake up the next day to redo it.
Y'all weren't scared that you were gonna get like eye bags or something?
Oh my god, yeah, they would give me like so many like eye masks, face products, and like I had to lather my face up at night. Like at one point they made me sleep with like the little eye mask things so I wouldn't wake up with dark like circles.
Oh, okay. I'm so glad I asked that because
Yeah.
I need to do that.
Little secret.
Secret right there, honestly, from a professional, obviously. So that's what it takes.
Yeah.
Sleeping with mask. So
yeah.
what kind of nutrients are you looking for, or do you just trust a brand, or?
Definitely to hydrate your skin. Keep it very hydrated because if your skin's like really dry, it's harder to use the makeup. Like you're gonna be peeling a lot, and also to definitely control your oils because I'm really oily, and especially in Colombia, it was like when we went to our outing, it was like 102 degrees.
Oh wow.
We all got like sunburns of like our sashes because we couldn't take them off, so we all had marks. But definitely moisturizing. I like CeraVe. It's like the big tub one. I use that a lot, and then also the Elf cleanser.
The tub, meaning it's like a big tub.
Yeah, it's like that big.
And you grab a whole bunch and then lather.
I just grab like one scoop and I put it like try and spread it out my face, and I can grab more. But I do it in the mornings and then at night. But if I don't wear makeup, then I do it like in the afternoon as well.
Did you have to do SPF
SPF?
over there, or like
No.
was that an afterthought because obviously you were outdoors? Or?
Yeah, because it wasn't really like a major thing because we only went out like one day,
Oh, okay.
which was just like early in the morning, so the sun was kind of high. But they did add it to like some of my makeup so I wouldn't like get as burnt.
Oh, okay. What are some things that you learned over there in Colombia?
I learned that it's very similar to El Salvador because in El Salvador we have El Carnaval de San Miguel, and over there they have El Carnaval de Barranquilla.
Barranquilla?
Yeah, Barranquilla.
Oh, that sounds nice, Barranquilla. Hey, you turned kind of Colombian right there. Her accent changed real quick.
It's being around them. Like, I heard all the people talking and everything, and the museum was beautiful. Like, they have, like, the huge, big dresses. Like, the dresses take up, like, kind of like a big square, and there's, like, so many of them. And each of them, like, represents, like, the queens and, like, what they wanted to represent, and, like, from, like, their little pueblitos that they had. So it was them representing that. And then we also saw, like, the history of Barranquilla and, like, all, like, little carnival stuff. And then I think my favorite part was seeing, like, the crowns of, like, the past misses and, like, all their pictures. And they do have a memorial for misses that have, like, passed on. But we didn't get to see that because we had to go switch locations.
Wow. So the museum is owned by them?
Yeah, it's owned by them. It's like 3 stories or 4, I think. Yeah.
Wow. And that's Miss.
Oh no, it's not owned by Supreme. It's owned by like the people that run the Carnaval in Barranquilla.
Oh, so that's the carnival people.
Yeah.
Wow. So this is a big deal for them over there, like
Yeah. It's
beauty
huge.
pageants, all that
Yeah.
kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Wow. Did you know about Colombia? Like, did you know about their history before going, or did you do some type of research?
Well, I did do research. Like, I always had to prepare because, like, I never knew of my interview. Like, it would just be a random question about, like, if I knew any of, like, the history and stuff like that. And I did know that they had, like, the carnaval because it was, like, the first thing I saw because it's, like, one of the major things. And I was like, oh, like, that kind of relates to El Salvador. And I was also not, like, one of the past queens, but I was, like, a title holder in, like, the Carnaval de San Miguel. I was representing La Águila, La Inmortal 12. And it was like a soccer team my dad used to play for. So it was like really fun being able to represent them. And it was like basically all my tios played on that team together. Yeah.
Mortadosa?
El Inmortal 12.
Oh, El Inmortal 12. That's a team.
Yeah, it's a soccer team.
Soccer
and
team.
like that's just like their like little slogan, but like the team is called Águila.
How are you representing them?
Basically, I had like my own float. It was like those 18-wheelers, and like they like decked it
Oh.
out with like the cup and everything, like soccer balls and like a big eagle. And I would just represent the title, and like I would go hang out with the kids.
You were
yeah,
like this?
on like the float, and I would be throwing
Ah.
candy. But I think like my funnest time was hanging out with the kids, cause like the day before like the big one, we had like a little like piñata for the kids, and there was like a little clown show and everything.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and we all got to play like a bunch of games, and then also being on the float with my sister, cause like I think my sister's the funniest person alive, and she didn't know how to throw the candy, and we were all doing it like underhand, but she grabs it and she's like starts chucking it, and they were like, no.
How old is your sister?
She's 19.
19? Oh, she's
Yeah.
older than you. And she went to... Wait, she was your makeup artist over there? Or?
No, she was just there because like we always go to El Salvador. Like we have.
Oh,
our
that
house
was in
over there.
Salvador.
Yeah, it was in El Salvador.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. And you mentioned that your parents are from Salvador.
Yeah.
Are you like a proud Salvadoran too?
Oh, yes, of course.
Oh, okay. So, you were born in New York though,
Yes.
and your parents talked to you about Salvador their whole life, like,
Yeah.
hey, and took you to Salvador to go visit?
Yeah, I think I started going around 6 years old, 5 years old, around there. Yeah, I started really young, and from there on, like we've just kept going, because we would stay at my abuelo's house, and then we would stay in San Salvador in like this nice hotel. But then eventually we ended up getting our own house over there, so we like were able to be there longer.
Wow. Oh, and obviously you were going since you were 5. Like, obviously you saw a lot of things. Like, it was bad back then.
Yeah, it was really bad back then. Like I saw it from when it was like kind of like really bad to being right now where we can just walk around at night no problem.
Wow. I mean, you're 16. I don't want to ask like what kind of things you saw, or whatever. But like, what's one like story you got from like something like that happened over there? You know, because I'm pretty sure kids, adults, old people, like they saw things back then. Right now, it's a totally different thing. But what kind of things kind of like shocked you when you went to Salvador? Back when you were
like-
little.
Yeah, when I was little, like you could never be in the streets at night. Like it wasn't like the worst thing ever, but like it wasn't the safest thing to do. And you would see like a lot of people roaming around at night because we would drive to go back to my abuelo's house, and when we would go, it would be like late at night because we would go to restaurants. So we would see like a lot of people like walking around. I think like the worst thing I saw was like a handful of people get arrested at night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And you talking about like the malos, you know, the gang members,
And like
jeez.
just tattoos everywhere.
Damn.
And I was like, ooh.
Yeah, I used to hear stories, pero now it's a
It's like,
totally
oh,
different
yeah,
story.
Like now it's
Beautiful.
beautiful. Everything is so amazing. Like everyone's so respectful, and like they've always been. It's just everyone's always had like that fear. Like when it first was really bad, like that fear of like something happening.
Mm-hmm.
But now like everything's great. Like yeah, we have a good president.
Y'all have a beautiful coast también.
Yes, I love the beaches. Like we would bounce from like different hotels, so we could go to like different beaches. But like I think my favorite beach is Cuco.
Cuco?
Oh, Coco. Sorry, wait.
Coco?
Yeah, Cuco.
Cuco.
Haven't been there in a while, but
When was the last time you went?
I went like before I went to Colombia like a few weeks before because we were on vacation, but we didn't get to go to the beach because I couldn't get any more tan. Yeah.
Oh.
Because I don't know, the color of like the dresses I was gonna get, if I was like too tan, then it would like the dress would overshadow me. Because like since it was a bright yellow and like a bright lime green, I didn't want to look too dark or I didn't want to look too white. So like I stayed in the middle. Because before I was at the river. I was at the Guadalupe River.
Wow. And so you have to be strategic about everything.
Yeah, like everything.
So
Yeah.
what would you recommend me? Look, this is my outfit. It's really dark, and I'm dark myself. What is this doing to my look? Is it contrasting me too much, or like
No, it's like just making you like blended. Like you just feel like very blended in.
blended in? Oh, I'm
Yeah.
blended in with my outfit,
Yeah.
so I'm not really standing out that much.
No.
That's
But-
what I like to do, though. Because I want my guests to stand out. And you have like a super bright
Yeah.
outfit, which I love. I was
Thank
telling
you.
Naileah before that I love Miami. I love tropical stuff. Like, and this is like Salvador beaches and
Yeah,
Colombia and everything. Are you more of a tropical person, or do you like the city? Like, what does Naileah, what environment represents Naileah the most?
I think definitely tropical.
Really?
Yeah, definitely tropical. I don't know, I like smiling all the time. Like I never stop smiling. And, like I always laugh, I always make jokes. But I feel like bright, vibrant colors represent me a lot. And like in my interview, that's like one of the questions. Like it was the very first thing they asked me because I had like a blue like jumpsuit on with like capes, and it was like a baby blue, like really bright, and like the material was like kind of like satin.
Oh.
So they asked me, they were like, why did you decide to wear baby blue? And I was like, I feel like it represents me because I'm a very bright person, and I feel like it just reflects that.
Wow. So you're mentioning the interviews at the pageant in Colombia. Public speaking. Were you
Yeah.
prepared for that?
Yes, I was very prepared for that.
How were you preparing for that? Because when I was 16, I was like, la 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 la, monkey in the mind, like in the brain.
Another clap.
Yeah. And you're over here like ta 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 ta, like this represents me because da da da, bright, everything. Like, how did you prepare? How can girls like who are aspiring to be models prepare for like public speaking? Because that's probably the toughest part, right?
Yeah.
Of pageantry.
Yeah, a lot of people do have that fear, but I feel like in El Salvador, I had to do like a big speech in front of everybody, like when they were crowning me, and I had to do it twice because I did it when I got crowned and then when I gave up my crown. So I feel like that helped me a lot because I got like more comfortable speaking in front of people, and also just not being shy. Like after I started modeling and like I met like a bunch of my friends through modeling, I was like, oh, they're not shy. Like I think I need to be more talkative. So definitely being more talkative, be confident with yourself, and also I also take communications classes to prepare for the pageants. So that did help me a lot. So thankful to my coach. Thank you.
The communications classes, were there in school or were they like outside classes?
No, outside of school. Like I found my own coach, but I would
Oh.
also have a teacher. She was my child development teacher, and I would talk to her because like she was really good at communicating. So she did help me with some of my questions. Like she would ask me questions, or I would just like give her like the questions list, and I'd be like, I need you to help me like prepare and like write down stuff so I can have like somewhat of what I'm gonna say. So it takes a village. It takes a
Wow.
village.
And that teacher was in school.
Yeah, she was my school teacher. Yeah.
Oh, and that's your current teacher too, or no?
No, she ended up moving schools, but I have a separate teacher for communications. Like I have him all the time. His name is Frank Gonzalez. Yeah.
Shout out to Frank Gonzalez.
Yeah, shout out to my Frank. I love him so much. He's like the sweetest person. Like he helped me so much because I trained with him before I got internationals, and it was from my interview where like they just decided to like, oh, she's ready.
Wow. That's so. I mean, being open about not knowing something, it's important.
Yeah.
Like super important. You were vulnerable, like asking these teachers, asking friends, like, hey, help me with this, help me with that. You think that's what it takes sometimes to, get to where you want to go to, like, get to what you want to accomplish?
Yeah.
Being vulnerable and like just letting people know, like, hey, I need your help, or I need help in this. How important was it for you, or was it kind of natural? Did it come natural to you to be vulnerable and ask people for help?
Well, I felt really comfortable asking those people because To me, I've never been afraid to ask for help or reach out because I don't know. My parents always taught me that don't hide your emotions because like that's what makes us human. Our emotions what makes us human. So being able to like reach out, I think that helped me a lot. And yeah, like you said, to be vulnerable because you have to put yourself in a position where you have to be vulnerable to be able to represent who you truly are, to be yourself.
Wow.
Yeah, and definitely training with like my communications coach, that teacher, my parents, the twins, because in the middle of practicing, like they just be like, stop, we're about to ask you a question, and it would be like the on stage ones. And I'm like, in the middle of practice.
Wow.
So them doing that, and then also with my best friends, like we would like the three of us would get together, and like I'd be like, here, read me one. Read me one.
Wow.
And it would just be out of nowhere. And then just like sometimes they get tired of it. They're like, again.
You were on it then.
Yeah, I was on it because I don't know. I feel like for me, yeah, like I like doing like my pasarelas and everything, but I feel like I like doing communications more like interviews because I'm able to express myself and they're able to have like that insight of who I truly am and not just see me on stage.
Wow. And I'm looking at this crown right now. Can I grab it?
Oh yeah.
Wow, it's actually kind of heavy.
Yeah.
How heavy is this on your head?
It gives me like a little dent sometimes, but
Wow, a dent? It leaves you a dent?
like if I wear it for like a certain amount of hours, like about like right here, like it like cuts in.
That happens with headphones too, by the way.
Yeah.
It happens to gamers. Are you a gamer?
No.
What do you do? What are your hobbies?
My hobbies?
Yeah.
Well,
Aparte de modeling, or
Yeah.
do you consider that a hobby or like more like a career thing? Like preparation for career?
I kind of consider it both because I do want to do it in the future. Like, hopefully one day I want to do Miss Grand International and then Miss Universe and Miss World.
Miss Universe.
Yeah.
The big one. We're talking about the big one? Wow. Do you think that's so what's the end of the line for you? Like what's your like top Miss Universe or the other one? What was the last one?
Miss World. But I feel like for me, like my top is Miss Grand International because like I like that you're able to do like more attitude and be more like fierce with it. And then Miss Universe is very about like elegance and class, which I feel like I can balance both because a lot of people do tell me that I do like more Miss Grand stuff, but I do it in like an elegant and classy way. So I feel like if I do bring that to Miss Universe, it's definitely something different than just having like the simple walks.
Oh. So Miss Universe is more walks.
Yeah.
And Miss Grand is more talking.
Well, they're both like really good on talking, but I feel like for Miss Universe, it's definitely like more with your community and the speaking as well. But it's also about being able to represent yourself with like class and elegance. And Miss Grand, you're able to be more fierce, have more attitude, but also be able to do public speaking.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. And where does that take place? Have you already done your research?
Yeah.
Where does it all take place? How would it look like
Well-
if you were already on your way to, let's use Miss Universe, for example.
Okay. Miss Universe, they like every pageant, like they try to like alternate different countries. And I feel like for me, my favorite one was in El Salvador. Yeah, because I was there at the same time, but I didn't get to go watch, but I was still like watching it on TV and everything. And I feel like I loved the stage and everything that they had. Like it was really different. It was kind of like you go straight and then there was like a cross paths here. So girls were coming out from that way, girls were coming straight. So I really liked that. It was different and it also like opened your attention span because like if you miss your cue, you're not going out because the next girl would just go and go and go.
Wow. And what happens if you mess up your cue and like miss your cue and walk in front of or next to the other person? Like you get eliminated quick or what happens there?
No, you don't really get eliminated, but like they do take that into like accountability, like oh she wasn't paying attention, but also like you can also use that as like your moment. Like yeah, I missed my cue, but I can still like be myself and like do it all.
Oh, so you can redeem yourself if you do it, confidently and just go in.
Yeah.
But wouldn't it kind of mess everyone else after that, or the timing at least?
Maybe a little bit, but knowing like the organization and like since like they've been doing this for a while and like they're really good, I feel like they would be able to like get it back on track like that.
Wow. And then Miss Grand, how would that look like? Oh, but actually, I had a question about Miss Universe. Like, you say that they go from from country to country, or like, so if they choose a country, that's where they're gonna do the whole pageant.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. So last time was in Salvador. When do you think you're gonna compete in Miss Universe?
Well,
We're throwing it out
yeah.
to existence right there, the universe.
I don't know, because I still have 2 years until I'm 18, which is like when I can officially register for those. But I feel like to have like a little more experience, definitely maybe around either 20 or 21, around there.
How old are the winners of Miss Universe so far? Like, what's the
They
average?
definitely vary. Like they vary like between like their 20s and all that. Like definitely around in their 20s.
Oh wow! Like, what's the oldest that you've seen win?
Oldest? I don't know. I don't really
Like
remember.
25, 26,
Maybe 25, 26, I think.
Because they look, to me, they look like they're like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me and like looking at their makeup. I'm like, damn, they look kind of older. But to me, they look like 28, 29.
Half of them, like, they do look older, but I feel like it's just because they carry themselves in a very mature way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's what's causing the age go up a little bit. Do you have to be tall? Do you have to be like short, small, big, anything like
I feel
thick?
I feel like people do have, like, that stereotype that you need to be tall and skinny. But I feel like since now we're going to a new generation, and I feel like that shouldn't be the stereotype, because not only should we, like, not just look at, like, your body and stuff like that, we need to look at, like, who they're representing and, like, what they want to represent. Because it's not just about your body, and if it truly was, then I don't think it would be such, like, a big thing, like a big pageant. But I feel like representing yourself and representing your country is what truly matters on that stage.
Wow. Yeah, I'm glad everyone is included because I mean, we got to give everyone
Yeah.
a chance, you know. And everyone's like beautiful in their own way
Yeah,
at the end
everyone
of the
has
day.
beauty in their own way, definitely.
So I mean, I can't go into Miss Universe, but all women out there, you have a chance. You have a chance, and if you wanna like go and compete, your chance is there. Honestly, like
Yeah,
there's
definitely.
more opportunities now than there was back
Before.
then, right?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Since when have you been watching Miss Universe?
Oh, I've been watching it for a while. My
Really?
mom has always been a big fan of it. And, like, since, like, we were young, she would always put it on. But, like, my sister wouldn't really pay attention to it because she's not really into that stuff. And I would pay attention to it. I was like, oh, like, that's fun. That looks cute. Like, she's pretty. Like, I want to do that. I want to do that. And, like, they never really, like, believed I would do it. But every time, like, they would try and, like, take a picture of me and everything. Like, I would always, like, pose, have my hand, like, up, have my hand on my hip, or, like, I just, like, pull out a pose anywhere. I'd always have my hand on my hip, though. Like, my mom taught me that, like, from, like, baby. So,
Wow.
like, basically, almost every picture I have from when I'm younger is, like, my hand on my hip.
Wow. So that's never gonna go out of style. Hand on the hip.
Never.
Wow. Wow. Because I remember, I mean, back in the day, I'm talking about my years, 2013, 2014, all the girls, stop.
Oh, yeah.
And then if it was a bunch of friends, boom, 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 boom,
Yeah,
boom.
boom, hands on your hips, or, like, the peace sign. The peace
Yeah.
sign, like, that's always been a thing.
What do you think is the your generation's pose? You guys are a lot more like natural about it because this went away.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
that went away. Like,
that
oh
went
my
away.
gosh.
What do you think that face was called? What was that? Like,
I don't know. I used to do that, though.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. But I feel like because, like, I saw my sister do it because, like, she's 3 years older than me. So, like, whatever, like, I saw her do, I'm like, oh, let me do that.
oh, okay. So I guess it's just insecurities maybe,
Yeah,
or
I think so. And then also, like, it was a really big trend. Like,
yeah.
a lot of influencers were doing it. But I feel like my generation now, I don't know. I feel like we vary a lot, but, like, a lot of people do, like, we brought back, like, the 2016, like, the peace sign and the duck lips. Or, like, we do, like, little side pose and, like, we all, like, lean on each other and stuff like that.
Because your generation is a lot more aesthetic.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all built TikTok. Y'all built
Yeah.
Instagram, honestly. Y'all don't use that many filters. It's just like maybe something subtle, like on the
Yeah.
skin, like the blush thing. I see a lot of people use.
Yeah, that or, like, on Instagram, like, the Paris filter. Because, like, it just, like, smooths everything out and makes it, like, lighter.
So, what are your go-to filters? Like, if you have to use them, obviously
Yeah.
you don't have to use them. You're beautiful.
Thank you.
Pero what's if let's say you just I don't know, you just need to take a picture because you've been out of Instagram for a while or on TikTok, like what's your go-to app or what's your go-to filter to like just kind of like, polish things out a
Yeah.
little bit?
Definitely my go-to filter is the Paris filter. I use it a lot, but I like when I do it on my posts, I'll put it like down to like maybe 23 or 32. It just depends on like the lighting, but if like the lighting is like really really dark, then I put it to 55, I think. That's like my main one I use, but if I never like need to edit my pictures, I think I use a few different apps. I think it's like called Face App, something like that.
Oh, Face App. Yeah, yeah.
Face App. I use that, and I use like the makeup to like retouch. And like one time, I was like doing it, and I didn't know like I had to pay for it, and like at the very end, it like gave me the total, and I was like, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna stick to Instagram.
They've gotten expensive. Yeah, yeah. So Face App is like a Chinese or something app, right? That
Yeah,
they use a lot, right? Over
yeah,
there.
I think so.
Wow. And like, there's nothing wrong with using an app to like,
Yeah,
put some makeup on. I feel like if you want to feel confident, you have to use an app. You should. I mean, honestly, I don't think there's an app to change my whole face,
Oh.
but I think it's just maintenance, right? It's just maintenance. I don't
Yeah,
do a lot of maintenance. I'm a dude, obviously, like, and I don't know, I don't find the necessity to like be shaved all the time. Clean, super shiny face. But that goes for guys too. Like, there's guys that are doing modeling. There's guys that
Skincare, yeah.
that do a lot of skincare. Do you think skincare is a big part of your routine, or how much of the skincare takes up your day?
Oh, well, at night it takes me, since I don't use a lot, because like I've learned from like past where if I use too much, it makes me break out more because my skin is very sensitive. I have like eczema, which a lot of people don't know.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I have chicken skin eczema where it's like, like when you have like a raw chicken, it's like the little bumps.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get that like here and there. And it gives me like some like depigmentation. So I like have to be very careful when I use on my skin. So definitely like sticking to like e.l.f. and CeraVe has definitely helped me a lot.
Elf and Survey, they're natural, or what's going on with them? Like, because I hear that a lot. I mean, and don't take this the wrong way, gals and girls. I hear all that stuff because I'm in the photography stuff,
Yeah.
and I follow a lot of women that are into skincare. Pero I hear that a lot. That Elf is really good on sensitive skin.
Yeah, because it's really light and they don't use like as much chemicals. So I feel like that's what truly like helps me. And also, they do it with their makeup products because one of their primers, I think it's like, I forgot what it's called. It's the pink one. You guys know what I'm talking about. But
Y'all know.
yeah, y'all know. But it's the pink one and it has like, I think like a certain like thing in it, so it's not as harsh on your skin. So definitely them a lot. Like everything's really light. Everything's mostly really natural, and they don't use as much chemicals as like different brands. And also going for CeraVe, it's mostly for like acne prone skins. So that's what really helps. And definitely like the moisturizer for me, it keeps my skin very moisturized and not dry, because sometimes I do get like dry skin or like my skin gets oily.
Because of the eczema, right? Like,
Yeah.
también. Pero you get it like in patches, or like do you get it like full blown?
No, I get it in patches. Like, there's like some times where like it acts up a lot, mostly on like my arms, so I get like really itchy. But I
Wow.
try not to like itch a lot, but definitely like using like the CeraVe moisturizer, because like I use it as like an all-purpose. Like I use it for my face and then like just spots where I get my eczema in.
Do you think a lot of girls are suffering through that, like eczema? Like, there's a lot of girls like, oh, I have a patch here, whatever, of dry skin, or maybe they get in their face. Like, you know, how do you think people should react whenever they get this stuff? Is it, obviously you've lived with it. How long have you had it, honestly? Like,
I think it started flaring up a lot more when I was like maybe 13 or 12, and I think it was because of the chlorine from swimming so much.
oh wow,
It would make it act up more because it would dry my skin out so much. Like being in chlorine all the time, because I'd have practice like when I did school swim my freshman year, I'd have practice in the morning and then practice after school. But in middle school, I would have practice like 2 hours after school, like every single day, and then I would have swim meets on Saturdays and sometimes Sundays. So definitely being in the chlorine a lot, and also like being in the sun, it really like messed up my skin and really dry. And then also like we've had like these things called tech suits. Like they're really really thin and like they're really like very compressioned. But I feel like from walking around in those and like kicking a lot, rubbing against my skin also gave me the eczema. But I feel like it's a normal thing. Like a lot of people have it, but a lot of people don't embrace it, which I really don't mind saying I have eczema because like it's not the end of the world. Like people have it. It's not like contagious or anything. Like if people think that, like it's just like your skin's dry.
I think I have it now. I think it is contagious. I'm playing. No,
Like,
no, I'm playing. No, I've had this, and people, I just got it though. And some people say it's from stress or whatever too. Do you
yeah,
think
you can get it from stress as well.
you're like you were swimming a lot, you were in the chlorine, so you had a lot of things, working against you
Yeah.
for skin. Like on guys, I mean, guys, we see a patch like this, we just itch, and actually this goes away here and there, whatever.
Yeah.
Pero I'm sure on women it's like or girls, it's devastating.
Yeah,
like
it's
sometimes.
something they try to hide for sure. But I don't think you should hide it. Like, it's part of your body. Like, we're all human. We all have different things. Like, it's nothing to be, like, embarrassed about.
So, I mean, for all the girls out there, I mean, all they have to do is just
Moisturize.
moisturize, honestly.
moisturize.
Moisturize and, like, not think about it too much. Because
Yeah.
we have something going on,
Yeah, we're all human.
You could have, like, I don't know, just random stuff happen to you. And especially when you're in high school, you go through, I don't know, sometimes there's bullies, maybe there's people that point out things, whatever, like, have you experienced that?
Yeah, I got bullied a lot in elementary school because, like, as a lot of, like, Hispanic girls, like, we have hairy arms.
Mhm.
And I embrace mine. Like, I never shave my arms. Like, they're, to me, like, they're fine. But definitely in elementary school, I'd get bullied a lot for them. And, like, I had one friend, like, we would relate to that as well because, like, they would make fun of both of us. And, like, she was my best friend. And, like, she still is. Like, I love her. And we never, like, worried about it too much because we always embraced it. Like, it's part of being Hispanic. And, like, a lot of people have it. And it's not the end of the world. Like, same thing with the eczema. It's not the end of the world. Like, it's just arm hair. Like,
I know, it's like just normal, natural stuff. So, I mean, just stay in your lane. Like, honestly, like,
Right.
some people are just gonna, like, talk and this and that or whatever. Um, you're always gonna have challenges out there.
Yeah.
And talking about challenges, what's been the toughest thing you've gone through? That it could be in the pageantry or like just life itself. What's something that you've overcome that you feel like, damn, like I can't believe I did this or went through this and now I'm here. What, like, obviously you're 16,
Yeah.
pero you still have your whole life in front of you, pero there's something obviously that built this character. There's obviously things that you've gone through. But what's just something out there that you feel has been a challenge that you've kind of like overcome now?
I feel like definitely the bullying and kind of like losing myself in middle school because that's when like everyone's trying to figure out who they are, figure out their friend groups and stuff like that. And I would have a friend group, but then also like it was like that type of friend group where like if something happened, like a drama, like you're cut off.
Oh,
and
wow.
then like they would be your friend again. So it was like really bipolar. And then also going into my freshman year, like I lost a lot of friends, and I was like, I feel like high school opens your eyes, like who your really friend, like your true friends are. And then also like juggling the school, juggling swim, and then also my freshman year I was injured. So also like taken out of the sport that I truly loved was like a big toll on me, and like I couldn't do anything. Like I could barely go up to my room. I could barely go up the stairs. Like I could barely walk, and like I was just like stuck.
How did that happen? Because you've been swimming your whole life, and how does I mean, let's first of all walk me through the accident. Like what exactly happened there?
Okay, so
Yeah.
before I had like kind of dislocated my knee, like maybe it was like the same knee. Like months prior, I was swimming, and there's something called like a flip turn. We were practicing them.
A flip what?
A flip turn, and
Flip
it's
turn.
like basically you like do a front flip on the wall and you push off, and your feet are like this. But when I pushed off, my left foot was like this, So when I pushed, my kneecap popped out, and it came back in, which I just, like, I heard a pop underwater, and I was like, oh, like, it's probably just, like, you know, like, the regular pops, like, when you, like, stretch your back and stuff like that. And then also, like, I'm double jointed, so I was like, it's probably nothing. Like, it's probably just a pop. And
what does it mean to be double jointed, by the way?
like, your bones can move differently.
Oh,
Like,
wait, you're the type of. Oh yeah, where you can like bend out.
And then like I also can do it with my thumb.
Oh, I
and
see
then,
it.
like, keys.
I remember friends doing that, like, kind of thing. So, you think that's what caused? Like, did you move your foot?
Yeah, it was my fault. I placed my
Oh.
foot wrong when I pushed off, because we're supposed to be like this, and my left foot was like this.
And
like,
you're going in fast too.
Yeah, because we were doing like fast, like there and go. So, and we were doing it over and over and over. So I think like just me trying to be consistent and doing it fast and like not thinking about my foot placement was like when I messed up. And
Did it hurt when it popped afterwards? Or because obviously
Yeah.
your adrenaline is high. That's why you thought it was just a pop.
yeah, I just thought it was a pop, and like I think my adrenaline, because like we were doing it for like practice, and like I was already an hour in, and I had another hour left. So I was like, okay, like I'm already tired from practice, like my heart rate's already up, so like it's probably just nothing. Like I'm probably just like really tense. And then after that, like I went home and I like took a shower, and then I came and sat downstairs, and I was like, hey, like my knee really hurts. And then I finally looked at it in the light, and it was all like purple and red, and I was like, oh.
Swollen too?
Yeah, I was like a little swollen.
Oh.
And then I had iced it for a few days, and I took like a few Tylenols, and I was like, like it will go away. But then like the pain would always be there a little bit. So then after that, we had went to go work out at school, and I think like we were like practicing like squatting and stuff like that, and I like squatted down, and then I heard a pop. So then I came back up, and I was like, okay, like that didn't sound too good. And then the rest of the day, like I was like struggling to walk a little bit, and like I had
Did you tell
leggings
your
on.
teacher, by the way?
No, I had like I just like didn't really worry about it, because I was like, like it's probably just like another pop, like stretching type pop.
Yeah.
Like when you do something like, oh, like my hip pop.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So then after that, like I got home, and my mom was like, okay, you have practice, and I was like, like something's off. Like I don't think I'm gonna go. And then she was like, why? And then I finally like rolled up my leggings, and that's when we saw it, and it was like purple, swollen. And then like at first, like I was like, like it's probably not anything. So then I went and got an X-ray, and they were like, we don't see anything with the bones, but just get an MRI to be sure. So then after we had got the MRI, and like they were like, we just see like small like stuff with your tissue and like some of your like muscles. So then they gave me they gave me like some tests first, where I had to do like squatting, like I had to like sit down like a duck if I could, but like my knee wouldn't bend like completely closed. Like it would stop like
So like it wouldn't close.
like, yeah, like it would not like bend like that. Like it would like go.
It would stop
to,
like.
Yeah, like about right there, and
Oh,
like
wow.
it felt really tight if I tried to keep going.
It was a left.
Yeah, it was my left.
Oh wow.
And it like felt really tight if I tried to keep going. So I was like, oh, okay, this kind of feels weird. And like I did like the duck squat, and like one foot was like my one knee was like completely bent, and then the other one like it just wouldn't go. And like they would lay me down, and they would make me like kick my leg out, and then they would like try and push it, and I'm like no. And like they were doing it, and like one point I almost cried, because I was like,
Wow.
guys, like it hurts too bad. So then after that, they gave me like those straight leg braces, where it's like from like your thigh all the way down to your ankle, and like it wouldn't bend. So I was like just stuck, and like I just couldn't do anything. And like I didn't want to
Wow.
be on crutches, because I was like, I hate crutches.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, crutches in school.
Yeah, it's so embarrassing. So I looked like a pirate. Like that was even worse. Like when they have like the peg legs, and I'm like just dragging it. It was so bad. Like
Wow. And you're all about your look también. So like
yeah, and
your
like,
brand.
well, like at that time I wasn't doing modeling yet.
Oh yeah.
I started.
You were a
like,
freshman.
Yeah.
Right now
I am a junior right now.
you're a junior.
Yeah.
So your swimming career, quote unquote career, because you at this point you didn't know if you were gonna like pursue it afterwards, but was basically over.
Yeah,
Well,
I realized that, yeah.
But a lot of people have injuries all the time, right?
Yeah, a lot of people do have injuries all the time, but I feel like since it was my second time, like, of it, like, kind of dislocating, I was like, God, I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything else. So then I remember I had tried for like the rest of the year, like once I got off the brace, I had tried, but then I was like, I wasn't the same speed because I was always scared to go full out. So I just wasn't the same anymore, and that's when I was like, okay, like I already did everything I needed to do in swim. Like I left like a good mark, but it's just my time's over.
You were competing in speed? Oh, you were competing in speed basically? Or were you guys doing like synchronized stuff?
No, it was like speed wise.
Oh, speed based swimming. Wow. Racing basically.
Yeah.
Wow. I remember whenever I did, like the talk about dislocating and all that stuff is making my bones hurt because I dislocated in high school también my ankle. Yeah, and I was like, oh, my career is over. I was in bench in soccer. Yeah, my life flashed before my eyes. Pero, damn, I mean, you're 16, and now you're pursuing modeling.
Yeah.
¿Qué te voy a decir? Oh, yeah, you were talking about your parents being from Salvador.
Yeah.
How supportive are they, like, with all of this? Like, first, with the swimming, what happened with the swimming? What are they telling you when the doctor's like, I'm sorry, but I have bad news. You dislocated, you injured really bad your knee and everything. So what are your parents telling you like, at this point?
My dad, like, since he played soccer and he also, like, he has an injury on his left knee, too. So he, like, was understanding. He was like, oh, like, we just have to keep doing physical therapy. And, like, I would do that for, like, a really, really long time. Like, I did physical therapy for, like, the 4 months, but, like, it didn't really, like, help a lot. But they were definitely really supportive. They were like, we understand, like, you're injured, but, like, still try and continue with the swim. But then I was like, I don't think I can. Like, I think this is my sign that, like, my time is over and I need to start something new. And they were really understanding. They were really supportive of it. They're like, yeah, like, whatever you want to do, like, we're going to support you, obviously. So having, like, me quit swim, I think, like, I don't know. They were really supportive about it. They didn't really, like, question it or, like, be like, are you sure? Like, are you sure? Like, they were like, no, like, whatever you want to do, like, we're going to push you to do it.
Wow. So, and they've always been like that?
Yeah, they've always been like that.
That you've always been, well, actually, first question before I go to this question is how many siblings do you have? Like, how many are y'all in the family?
I just have one older sister.
Just one older sister.
Yeah.
So you're the baby. You're still the baby.
Yeah, I'm the baby.
And you're going to stay the baby.
Well, not anymore because, like, now we have, like, nieces and, like, my nephews. And we just had, like, one of my nieces born. She's only, like, a year old.
Oh.
And she's, like, the baby of the family.
Wow.
Like, she gets everything. And, like, my dad, like, we always say my dad has been, like, meant to be, like, a girl dad or, like, just be, like, a tío for, like, girls and everything because, like, I don't know. He's always, like, so supportive. And also, I feel like since he became a girl dad, like, he, like, now tries to, like, make it into, like, switch it, like, kind of like how he felt for soccer to, like, for me, like, with pageantry and modeling, and then for my sister with mariachi.
Oh, so she's in mariachi.
Yeah, she's a mariachi singer.
Wow, singer.
Yes.
Wow. And so your niece is basically her daughter, or?
No, my niece is my cousins.
Oh, your cousins. Okay. So you call her your niece?
Yeah, I call her niece.
Oh, okay. Nice.
It's, like, the cutest thing ever. I love her.
Wow. And so you guys are a small family then?
Yeah, here in Texas we are a small family, but, like, my family, like, branches out. Like, some are in New York, some are in Long Island, and some are in New Jersey, some are in El Salvador, some are here. Like, we're all, like, spread out.
Oh, okay. How did you guys end up in New York? Has your mom, your parents ever talked to you about how you guys chose New York?
Well, my grandma decided to go to New York for, like, work purposes because she wanted to open her own restaurant. And she, like, feel like she couldn't really do much in El Salvador, so she decided to go to New York. And then after that, my mom, she went to New York as well for work because she worked in, like, a law office.
Wow.
So then from there, my dad, he went to go play, like, soccer, and, like, they met each other again in New York. And
wow.
then he was like, oh, like, I'm going to stay, like, we're going to stay together. And then, they ended up being together, and then they had my sister, and then they had me, so then that's what, like, really, like, made us stay in New York. But, like, I don't know if it was, like, their first option, because, like, we had some family go to Texas, like, just automatically. So But I think like for work purposes, they liked it a lot because my dad does remodeling. So see Coreas Painting if y'all ever need it.
Shout out.
Shout
¿Cómo
out,
se,
shout out.
cómo se llama?
See Coreas Painting.
See Koreas?
See, it's like see Coreas Painting.
Oh, see Korea's painting.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he does
Shout out.
remodeling, like tiles, carpets, floors, bathrooms, paints, whatever you guys need.
Wow, I should have called him up
Yeah.
to help me with the studio.
Yeah, well, if you guys ever need anything else, like, we're
Oh,
always there, we're
okay.
always there.
Awesome. Well, we're gonna. ¿Cómo se llama tu dad?
Carlos.
Carlos. Ahí le vamos a mandar un mensajito. Yeah, because I have stuff going on here that I do not like remodeling no more. I used to do construction, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
too much. And my hats off to your dad because it's a tough job, honestly.
Oh, yeah, and, like, that's why I love, like, my dad does remodeling because, like, he's always trying, like, new projects, and he does it, like, at our house. So, like, we're like, oh, like, I mean, if you want to do it. Because, like, he had built me a vanity in my bathroom, and, like, he changed, like, our entire house completely. Like, our entire house is, like, his playground. Like, he can just do whatever he wants. And my mom's like, okay, do it.
So how is it living with a dad that likes to break down things and then build things all the time? Is the house always like being in construction or what?
Sometimes there'll be, like, cabinets missing. And, like, he'll, like, take it to show clients and be like, oh, like, I can do this, this, and this. Or, like, sometimes we'll see people, like, random people in the house, and he's like, yeah, like, I'll do this, like, I can do this. And we're like, hi. But, yeah, he's, like, it's, like, his little, like, museum.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So the house looks pristine. Then you have top notch remodels.
Because he, like, fixed everything. Like, before, our house used to be, like, on the inside, it was, like, a mustard yellow.
Mustard yellow.
Yeah. And he changed it. He changed it to, like, a dark brown, but then my mom didn't like it, so he changed it to, like, a darkish gray. Like, it's, like, kind of dark and, like, kind of light. And then he changed the kitchen to, like, marble. And then he saw, like, this microwave where, like, it's, like, the drawer ones, and, like, you press the button and it comes out like a drawer. And he was so obsessed with it. Like, he added it, like, immediately.
So the microwave comes out.
Yeah, and you just, like, press open and it, like, comes out like a drawer.
Wow.
And, like, all my friends, like, they're like, how do you use that? And, like, they're trying to, like, tug on it. I'm like, no, you have to press the button.
Wow, that's the first, honestly. So he's like up to date. He's modernized everything.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, I wish I could do that. You have to be like really, really smart and know like measurements and a lot of things. Have you ever helped them remodel stuff?
Oh, he does not pick me. He picks my sister.
Really?
Yeah, like, my sister, like, he kind of, like, turned her into, like,
Him?
yeah, like, a mini him. Because, like, she's the one that, like, always helps him with, like, the carrying the stuff or, like, helping him measure. Like, me, I get yelled at because, like, I get distracted and I move the flashlight. Like, I'm those type of people. I'm like, oh, sorry. Or, like, he'll tell me to grab something and I'm like, which one is that?
Oh, so your sister is the firstborns always have it tougher.
Yeah.
Like, I was the firstborn, and obviously I had to learn everything and then help my parents out with like translation and all that stuff. Do you think your sister went through all of that too, or?
I feel like she did. Like, definitely a little bit, like, when we first started, because she just spoke Spanish because my parents, like, they just started straight Spanish because they're like, you're going to learn English in school, so, like, why would we teach you that? So, like, they would just talk to us in Spanish, but then, like, when it come to, like, my sister went to school and, like, my parents needed, like, help, like, texting customers and stuff like that, then he would, like, ask her, be like, hey, come. And she was, like, what, like, maybe, like, 6 or 5, and she'd, like, be on the phone and, like, type for him. And, like, she's really smart. Like, she's studying medicine, so I'm like, you're smart.
Yeah, that takes a lot of brain power, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
Medicine, you can't mess up too much.
Wow. On point.
So do you guys have a close relationship, like you and your sister?
Yeah, we're really close. Like, today we were going to hang out later, but she was like, I'm going to go to the movies. And I was like, oh, I already saw the movie.
Yeah. ¿Cómo se llama tu sister?
Siumi.
Siumi?
Yeah, C-U-me.
Wait, the actual C?
No, it's like, it's S-I-U-M-Y, but like, for people to
Siumi, wow.
Yeah, for people to say it, we just say like, C-U-me.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Wow, your parents have
like unique names.
Unique names. Like your mom's name is Loli.
Yeah, or her real name is Maria.
Oh, Maria.
Yeah, it's like Maravilla Dolores de Coreas.
Allah, okay.
It's long.
Wow. There's still more to it?
Yeah, there's more.
Wow. And so you're in Siomi.
Yeah, Siumi.
And then Naileah.
Yeah.
Wow. I love Naileah. I love the name Naileah.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's. I haven't heard it, honestly. This is the first time I think I'm trying to remember, but this is the first time I think I've actually paid attention, and I haven't seen it anywhere, heard it anywhere. So it's you have a really unique name.
Yeah, like there's a few like different like ways like some people do it. Like I know like some people like name like Naileah, but like mine, since like my mom decided to add the H at the end, it's Naileah instead of like the Naileah.
Naileah. Oh, Naileah. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Naileah. Naileah.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So spell it out for the people. It's N-A.
Naileah.
Oh, wow. Naileah. Yeah, because Leah is its
Yeah,
own name,
Leah.
too. So do you think they mixed two names, Leah and Nayeli or something?
No, there was like my mom. She had like a favorite actress and singer, I think, and her name was Naileah. Yeah, and
Oh.
she's from Mexico. So my mom like would always watch her on like the telenovelas and all that. So mom was like, my name, like my daughter's gonna be named that.
Wow.
And then my sister, she had like a friend. I think she was Mandarin. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
For my sister, like she named her like after like she had heard like her Mandarin friend like say something, and like she was like, oh, like that sounds like a cute name. So she ended up naming my sister Xiaomi.
Xiaomi. Wow. Yeah, I was going to say that. It sounds Asian.
Yeah,
Xiaomi.
it is from Asian descent. Yeah.
Wow. And I heard you mention Mexico. How Salvador, like, obviously you guys are like, you consider yourself Salvadoran American.
Yes.
You were born here though. And Salvadorians, they don't have a lot of people there. It's like a million, kind of like
Yeah.
close to
we're
2
like-
million.
Yeah, we're a small country.
And obviously you guys hear about Mexico a lot.
Yeah.
So, like, do Salvadorians listen to Mexican music out there? Yeah?
Yeah. We have like in El Salvador, like they have like bailes too, like same thing like Mexico, and like they have like banda music too, and like we also listen to corridos. Like J.O.P. he was gonna go to Salvador, and I think he did go. I don't remember. And then Grupo Frontera went, and Grupo Firme was gonna go, but it got rained out.
Oh,
And I was supposed to go to that too. I was so disappointed. I was like,
Are the tickets cheaper over there?
oh, very cheap.
Really?
And then I think Karin Leon went there too. Yeah, so we've had like a few like Mexican artists go to Salvador, and like everyone does listen to Mexican music. They mostly like Grupo Frontera.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Like the clean kind of cumbia.
Yeah, like the clean. Yeah.
Okay.
But mostly in El Salvador, like we're mostly known for cumbias.
Also, Salvador has his own culture, right?
Yeah.
Cumbias. Is it dance the same as Mexico or?
No, it's kind of like, I don't know. It's more of like not really like a two-step, but like we don't bounce as much and we don't cross as much, and like do all the turns and everything.
Do you find that difficult whenever you're dancing here? Like, do you like dancing Salvadorian cumbias?
Yeah, I'm able to like mix both because like thankfully my parents taught me how to dance like como salvadoreños, and then I have like Mexican friends, so we would go to quinces, and like they're the ones that taught me how to dance like guapangos, norteñas, and like all that.
Wow, I would have never thought like your family was like Salvadorian, because like you look Mexican, honestly, to me.
I get that a lot.
I
Yeah.
know. So also you get that a lot.
Yeah.
Is that a problem sometimes? Like, do you feel like, hey, like I'm Salvadorian? Do you always have to correct people, or like?
Yeah, I always do correct people, but like I don't really mind because like before I had the USA title, I competed with the US Mexico title.
Oh, wait, you competed and won that, or?
Basically like the girl they had before, I guess she like had pulled herself out or something like that, and I had applied to do Miss Teen Supreme Texas, and I had ended up doing a different pageant, and I was gonna do the Texas one right after, but then he was like, hey, like I've been following you for a while, like the director, he's like, I've been following you for a while, and I've really like seen your growth from like when you started to now, and like I want to give you like the US Mexico title to compete and like represent us. And I was like, oh, like really?
Wow. So now you have a connection to Mexico.
Yeah.
Like even a story now.
Yeah, and like I really did a lot of research on their culture because like as like representing US Mexico, like yes, you have to have the background, like if anybody asked me, but then I would also be like, I'm also like a proud Salvadorian as well.
Wow. So if you would have won, like, do you think you would have gotten like some type of backlash, or like, hey, like she's Salvadorian and she's not even Mexican kind of thing?
Well, some people did say that in the beginning.
Oh.
And I like didn't really mind it. I was like honestly like definitely because like during that time that's when we were like when like the immigration stuff had like really gone really bad. So I was like, honestly, I don't think we should see it as a problem that I'm Salvadorian, also representing U.S. Mexico, because like we're all like the Hispanic community, and like we're stronger together than us like hating each other or like hating me for representing two different countries.
And you're doing it with love too, you know.
Yeah, definitely. Because like one of my sister's like best friends, like, and they've also become like our best friends as well. We always hang out with them, and they're Mexican, and like we all like share cultures. Like we eat pozole, and like we give them pupusas or like sandwiches like pollo, and like we all like go back and forth like trading food.
Wow, I love that. We always love to take in or adopt people from every nationality, and I'm speaking for all Mexicans here. Like, we love that other people love our culture.
Yeah.
That's why I always ask people, like, oh, so, like, do you guys like Mexico? Do you guys like Mexican music? And because it's beautiful to see that the U.S. has a lot of great things.
We're very diverse.
Very diverse. Pero Mexico is like, it's like, ¿cómo te digo? If the United States is Gucci, Mexico's like Louis Vuitton, and it's like it's leaving like little seeds here and there all over the world.
Yeah.
Because food, music wise, what else, like theater, all that kind of stuff is spreading everywhere, and people are adopting it. Salvadorians are now listening to banda, you know.
Like we even have like Mexican restaurants in El Salvador.
Oh, really? Is it a lot?
We have like, mostly in San Salvador there is a lot, because like San Salvador is like the city basically. But then in San Miguel we have like one restaurant. I think it's called like Tacos Hermanos, and it's like flautas, tacos de birria, tortas, like burritos, like anything you can think of, like enchiladas, like everything.
Is that the best Mexican restaurant over there, you say?
Yeah, it's the best. It's so good.
Tacos?
Yeah, there's like tacos, like basically everything.
Wow. ¿Cómo se llama? Shout them out.
Tacos Hermanos in San Miguel. There you go.
We're gonna clip that and we're gonna
tag them.
and boom, like all Salvadorans are gonna like, oh shit, we got shouted out in Houston. I love that. So what's your favorite dish?
My favorite dish, like,
it could be actually let's start with, what's your favorite Mexican dish?
Oh, definitely it's a hard one. There's two. I like enchiladas a lot, like
Picosas or entomatadas?
Picosas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I love spice.
Oh, you like spice?
Yeah.
And what's your Salvadorian dish that you go to?
Well, I think everybody knows this one, pupusas.
Wow. De chicharrón, pollo.
De revuelta.
¿De qué?
Revuelta. It's like basically kind of like a little bit of everything.
Oh, revuelta. Okay.
Yeah, they're so good.
Wow, revuelta. Viene con chicharrón, pollo, beef.
It's mostly like chicharrón, beef, and queso.
Oh, and queso.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting hungry. I'm probably going to get some pupusas today.
They're so good. Have you ever tried them?
Yeah. We've tried them. We have one location that we love to go to. Over there on Cross Timbers. It's like a house, like a blue house. I don't know if you've ever been there. Yeah. And but they take forever. Pupusas take forever. Yeah. And especially since they're made from scratch.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Like, if you order, like, 4, you're probably going to be there, like, 30 minutes.
Really?
Yeah. But they are big, and they taste so good. They're massive. And it's a lot of calories, too. Yeah. Do you eat a lot of pupusas?
Oh, I can eat about 5.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Y revueltas.
Yeah.
Wow. So, dishes. You given us your Mexican dish, your Salvadorian dish, and then I guess your American dish.
American? I feel like, well, I would say In-N-Out, like the burger. Like
In-N-Out?
I love In-N-Out. Like I'm obsessed with In-N-Out.
And they have a bad rap here in Houston, honestly.
Yeah. I don't know why, but I'm keeping them in business. Like I'm going all the time.
Do you think In-N-Out, first of all, is from Cali, right?
Yeah, it's from Cali.
Do you think Houston's In-N-Out is better than Cali's, or do you think it's the same, or do you like? Have you been to Cali?
Yeah.
So have you tried theirs?
Yeah, I tried theirs because we had it like after my cousin's quince, and this was like 3 days before I went to Colombia. We went to California.
Oh wow.
And I had tried it. I feel like they're about the same, but for me, like, they taste the same, but I feel like they make them more, like, jacked up here in Texas because everybody knows everything's bigger in Texas.
Wow. So why do you think people hate on In-N-Out Houston or Texas?
I don't know. I feel like they're just not used to, like, it. Because I feel like Cali food is a little different than, like, food here because, like, Cali food, like, I don't know, since there's, like, a bunch of influencers and stuff like that, they don't eat, like, a lot of carbs. Because,
Oh, so you think it's lighter over there?
Yeah, I think it is lighter because, like, I had got a double, like, oh, exposing myself. I got, like, a double, and, like, over here, they're, like, this. But then over there, it was, like,
Small.
yeah, and I was like, what is this?
I never thought about that actually.
Yeah.
That because Cali is full of influencers,
And then
they
more
eat less.
expensive.
And more expensive, smaller and expensive.
Yeah, so definitely, I feel like that also has an effect, like, since, like, inventory and all that, like, the food. So I don't know if they, like, try and save so they don't have to pay as much to orders, but...
Wow. So people here should be happy that In-N-Out is doing big.
Oh, yeah.
I went. Have we gone? No, we haven't gone.
It's
Wow.
so good.
What location do you go to?
There's a few. There's one in the Woodlands, and then there's one, like, right by the Willowbrook Mall.
Oh, okay. Yeah, am I confusing it with the one on Shepherd?
Oh, yeah, there's one there, too.
Oh, that's Five Guys.
there's Five Guys? I think there is one around there, and there's also in Katy. Like, they're all, like, spread out everywhere.
Oh, okay. Wow. Well, I have to try it, but first I'm gonna have to get some pupusas today. Honestly.
Oh, yeah.
What do you cook? Like, do you
Yeah.
make pupusas? Has your mom taught you how to make pupusas?
Yes, my mom taught us, like, when we were very little. Like, my mom has always taught me how to cook. So, like, if there's, like, I don't know, like, if there's days where, like, my mom's at work and she's, like, with my dad working, like, my sister will come to my room. She's like, make pasta. You make it good. And I'm like, bro, like, why can't you make it? She's like, no, like, you make it better. And I'm like, okay. So I'll make her pasta, or I'll make her, like, sometimes, like, salmon, chicken, and rice. Like, they've taught me a lot, my mom.
Wow. So you're like a chef. Like, you're a cook
Yeah.
too. Wow. Like, what's your go-to dish that you like to prepare for yourself? Let's say you're by yourself in the house. You have all the ingredients you can need. And your stomach's like asking you for some food. Like, what do you make yourself?
There's, like, two. Like, I feel like my first go-to would be pasta because, like, I love pasta. Like,
Is that your comfort food?
yeah, definitely my comfort food is pasta or, like, ramen. Like, comfort food to, like, the max.
Wow.
But if I could, like, if I just had all the ingredients, then I would do, like, a salmon rice bowl where I have rice, salmon, and, like, I crush up the salmon and mix it with the rice, and then I add Kewpie mayo. It's, like, Korean mayo, and then sriracha, and then seaweed.
Wow, fancy.
Yeah, it's really good. Y'all should try it.
Seaweed just became popular because of Japan, pero is it like tasty? Does it have a strong flavor or?
Well, it really depends. Like, sometimes there's, like, brands that do, like, sesame oil types or, like, kimchi ones. Or for me, I just get the salt and vinegar one. And it just tastes like, I don't really know what it tastes like. Like, it doesn't really have, like, a taste, but, like.
Is the texture that you
Yeah,
like?
the texture, yeah.
Wow. Is the rice sticky or do you like make it non-sticky? You know how
Yeah.
you have to wash it really good so that way it's like not sticky?
Well, it really depends. Like, sometimes, like, if you go to, like, H Mart, then you can buy, like, sticky rice. And, like, that's what, like, the Asian cultures really eat. But for me, like, I don't really like the sticky rice because, like, since I'm adding, like, the mayo and the sriracha, it makes it, like, sticky already. Mixing all of that in.
And do you eat that with a spoon or with chopsticks?
Chopsticks.
Chopsticks,
Yeah,
wow.
and, like, I put, like, the seaweed on top of it, and then I grab the chopsticks, and then, like, I clench it like that. And I eat it.
What do you, I know how to use chopsticks, and all my friends are always like, how do you
How do
even
you
use
use it?
them? But, like, what do you think people can't use chopsticks? Why is it that we have so much trouble using chopsticks?
I feel like they overthink their hand placements. Like, a lot of people, like, they'll go like this or, like, grab it, like, weird.
They grab it like if they want to break them too,
Yeah.
right?
Or, like, some people would just, like, use it, like, in two, and I'm like, you're not supposed to use it like that.
Oh, if I
like
see
the
you,
knitting.
oh, I know, right? If I see you doing that, you're canceled.
But me, I learned from my sister. Yeah.
Wow. Does she like Asian food too?
Yeah, she's like really big on like their culture. She loves their
Wow.
culture.
Wow. Japanese or
She
Chinese?
definitely like Korean and Japanese.
Korean and
Really.
Japanese.
Yeah, those are her two main.
Did you know that Koreans and Japanese don't like each other?
Yeah. You know.
You know that? Wow.
Yeah.
Sheesh. When I heard about that, I was like, oh, wow. They talk mess to each other.
Yeah, it's mostly like the governments. Like that's why. And like since people rub off, like the governments rub off on the people. So.
Well, supposedly they, I don't know. I'm
They
not
had,
trying to
like-
give you a whole history lesson here, but apparently, like they had like wars.
Yeah, they had wars. Yeah.
Yeah, and they wanted to take over. Pero, yeesh. I'm glad now they're all happy.
Yeah, they're all good.
Yeah, they're all good. They like to do trades and stuff like that. Talking about history, what's your favorite subject like in school now? I know you're still a junior
Yeah.
and you're studying. You have great teachers probably. What school? Like first of all, what school do you go to, and then what's your favorite subject?
I go to Klein Collins, and my favorite subject, well, for like, I would say like it's basically for my career plan. My favorite one was crime scene investigation, and then right now I'm doing forensic science and forensic psychology.
Wait, you have that in school?
Yeah.
What? That's crazy. How everyone that I have on has like some crazy ass like
Pathway.
you know, classes. Like
Yeah.
you have some badass classes. First of all, repeat them again.
Crime scene investigation, forensic science, and forensic psychology.
Wow. Is that like a magnet school or something?
No, it's just regular public school.
Wow.
Yeah, it's because we do have like a lot of teachers that do have like that pathway. Like my teacher, he was my teacher last year. Like it was my favorite class. His name was Mr. Duncan, and he used to work for HPD. He was a crime scene investigator.
Wow.
So he was our teacher, and like we had to sign like a big packet saying like we're allowed to be in the class. We're allowed to look at all this stuff because we look at like actual crime scene cases and like the bodies, like, and we try and figure out if they did suicide, homicide, or accidental. And I've seen like really gruesome stuff. We had to watch like a 20-minute autopsy, like a full autopsy.
Wow. That deserves a wow.
Yeah.
And wow, you're in high school and you get to see like dead bodies and stuff like that.
Yeah, we get to see like the dead bodies. Like I think like the worst one I saw, I think it was like a kidnapping and she was murdered. I think it's just worse because like she was so young. She was 15. And then another one, like the gruesome one, was the guy got hit by a train and he was all like spread out everywhere.
He got hit by a train.
Yeah, and it was his fault. Like he was on something and he like jumped in front of the train and was like, "I'm Superman," and the train hit him.
Straight.
Yeah, just straight on.
Whoa. And so like did he get decapitated? Arms here, legs there.
Yeah.
Face smushed.
I think like the only thing that was connected was like he had one arm connected, one leg, and then the other was like his leg was gone from like the knee down, and then his like from his elbow down was gone, and then his like head, like he only had like his jaw left, and like you could see his like tongue out, and then everything was like gone.
Yeah. Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, Maria's over here like vomiting and stuff. But that's cool though. Like
Yeah, I
that
really
you
love it.
that you guys are being prepared for real life, and like obviously you could have another career there, career path. Doing crime investigation. You have like, are you building credits with that or?
Yes. Right now, I do get extra credit for forensic science because it's not really like a college course, but it is like a little more advanced because we have to be able to like identify like the bones, how long they've been there, their age, possibly their weight and their height. And we can also, I think, you can identify their ethnicities from their bones as well, just by looking at them. And then how long they've been like, how long they've been there, how long they've been decaying. And then forensic psychology, you have to pay attention a lot because it's the study of the mind and like why people do stuff like why killers kill, or like why like there's like that switch in your mind that can just go off at any moment.
Why do killers kill? Tell us, Naileah. Like, what have you learned here? Like, what's the train of thought of these killers? Like, what's going on in their head?
Well, I do my own research for forensic psychology because I really love it and like just regular psychology, but most of the time like it's either they just are born with like that mental issue of like psychosis, or they're just already narcissistic, and like you see signs once they're younger, like it's like common signs like the starting fires, being really violent, harming animals, and those are like the main ones that like people really notice. But a lot of people don't know that like it can also come from like your family life.
Traumas.
Like, yeah, traumas. Like if like say like you see like the kids like sees his dad like abusing his mom like violently, like they think that's their normal. Like they think that's normal, so like they will go out and like get into like a fight with somebody and like just think that that's normal because like that's what they grew up with. Or like if that like abuse is inflicted on them, they kill they kill people to use it as a placeholder for like the person that they actually want to do. Like so they'll start with like maybe like just a random person and like keep going until they have the confidence to go up to the person that they actually want to face.
Wow.
And it's just basically like how like their past is and their mind. Like if you have like schizophrenia, it's like common for stuff like that to happen because like you see all that stuff. And like they had showed us like a simulation of it, and like I was already getting mad like just having to watch the simulation because like it's just so much stuff. Like you hear chattering in your ear, like you see like the visions, and like you think you see something and like you look again and like it's gone, and like if you say something people think you're crazy.
Yep.
So,
wow.
Yeah.
Sheesh. So you're out in the world judging. Whoa, I see a killer.
Yeah, and I know body language like from psychology, like, and like sometimes like that helps me in pageantry, like when I go to interviews and like I just like watch them and like I can tell by their body language if they're nervous or like if they're gonna like be serious and stuff like that. So like if they're nervous, I feel more calm because I'm like, okay, we're both nervous. Like we're both nervous.
So
like,
it's wow, that's actually helped you in real life now.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, it's a cheat code.
Yeah,
I should get that class.
Yeah, study psychology, guys.
Psychology is really important, obviously, because you're gonna be dealing with a lot of humans, everywhere.
Yeah.
Especially in the workforce once you start, leaving the house when you're 18 or 19, 20, 21. There's kids that young adults that don't leave till later, pero that's gonna like it changes everything.
Yeah, because now I see like the world in like a different light because I can look at people and like understand them like just like that, and like I already know how like their mind kind of works.
Do you feel it's like a double-edged sword though? Like, do you feel like you see things that you don't wish you could know about a person? Like, let's say you're in school, or let's leave school out because you're still in school. But let's say you're out in a restaurant and you see like a couple, or you see a group of friends, and then you see like you're like thinking about your class, about how the killer's mind, this and that. But you see some things in people. Like, do you like automatically start, looking at a person? You're like, whoa, this person kind of gives me like killer vibes, because you kind of know how they think, the move they look at people. Have you ever been through that? Like,
yeah, I definitely, like, for me, I can tell by the eyes. By the eyes and like just the way they like can communicate, or just like the way like they like have like the actions. Like there's this one time we went out to eat and there's a guy like sitting by himself. He was really fidgety and he just looked really paranoid, and like just by his body language, like he was just like fidgeting a lot, and he was always like just tapping and like looking around, and like he would go on his phone and then like out of nowhere he would just like go like this and like shake his head and like cover his ears. I'm like, okay, I know, like, and it was obvious, like, the signs are there of, like, either schizophrenia or, like, psychosis. And it doesn't, like, necessarily always mean they're going to be, like, a serial killer or just a killer, or just, like, you're just able to, because forensic psychology is, like, the killer's mind. But regular psychology is just, like, the psychosis, if they're mentally insane and stuff like that.
wow.
So I'm able to identify both, but for forensic, if I've seen anybody, I think definitely like somewhere like on the streets, like
Oh, definitely.
yeah, somewhere on the streets. Like you can tell by like some people. And there was one time where I was like, I feel like he's definitely like killed somebody before.
You felt in danger, kind of.
Yeah, like I don't know. I can just get that sense from like seeing all like the crime, like one seeing like crime scenes, then the forensic psychology, and then the regular psychology. Like putting those all together, like it's just like the close hints. And like for me, I think like the main giveaway was the paranoia, cause like after you like do like off somebody, like you're gonna be paranoid. You're gonna feel guilt. Well, not a lot of people always feel guilt, but some people do find it like entitling. Like if you're at a crime scene case, and like a lot of killers like to be involved with the case because they like want to like see how close you are, and like they think like you're praising them.
Wow.
Because like if you're face to face with one like an interrogation, and you're like, well, whoever did this is like experienced, did a really good job, and like just by that you can tell if they did it or not. Because some like people that are narcissistic, they think you're praising them, and they're like, oh really, like you think they did a good job, and like they find it flattering that you're praising them.
Flattering, that's crazy.
And like you have to sympathize with them, and like that's why like you have to be really tough to do like all that, because like you have to be like, oh, no, like I get why you did it, like he must have been so annoying, like I would have done it too.
But that's a reverse psychology going into effect, getting them to that
so they can agree.
Agree, but give it a confession. Wow. Dang, Naileah. Wow, I'm so proud of you, honestly.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's incredible. I've never been to those shows, pero I see you wearing like a slim, kind of like brown tux kind of thing.
Yeah, my little forensic science outfit.
Yeah, and then, taking off the glasses. Officer, give me the report. Da, 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 da. So what happened here? Give me a summary. Yeah. Do you see yourself, maybe one day pursuing that?
Yeah, I feel like I'm still between doing crime scene investigation and like, because there's so many psychologies you can take. There's forensic, criminal, and criminal is just like, kind of like
cop stuff.
Kind of, but it's more like, if I'm a robber, what am I gonna do? Like, kind of like that, like regular criminal stuff. But forensic is like the killers.
Kind of deeper.
So I don't know if I want to do regular psychology, forensic psychology, or crime scene investigation.
And that's better than actually being like in the trenches, being involved in the, actual crime sometimes, or having to go to the deal with the actual criminals. You're just like the after person working with the
psychology. You do have to talk.
Oh, you have to talk
with them.
Oh, okay.
And also, my senior year, they're taking us to the jail in Huntsville, so we can actually see like the prisoners, see the jail, and like we get to see where like they do the death row and everything. So we get like to be around with
That's
them.
the biggest prison in Texas, correct? I've been close by Huntsville and seen it. It's not too far from the road.
Yeah. And they have like signs where it's like, if you see somebody on the side of the road, don't pick them up.
Whoa. Yeah, please don't pick up any criminals or prison breakers or whatever.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. We need more people that are interested in solving crimes, because there's still a lot of crimes that have been unsolved, especially in Houston.
Yeah.
Have you guys looked into that?
Yes, we have looked into a few, and like there's one time in our class, like we actually did have like a good lead, and our like teacher was like, wait, maybe you guys are actually onto something, like maybe we have to report it.
Whoa.
Because like, I don't know, I guess like, because we went back and reviewed the files and reviewed them, and like I had noticed, I was like, okay, one thing isn't adding up about when he said he called the police, because he said he called them like right after it happened, but when they took the pictures, because obviously like as soon as you take the pictures, like it's like kind of like automatically, and also blood doesn't dry that fast. It takes a while, and especially from like the wound she had, it was a lot of blood, and your blood is thick. So when they were taking the pictures, the blood was already like spotching up from drying. So I was like, okay, there's no way he called it right after. And then we reviewed the phone call. He was as calm as can be, as for somebody that found their significant other dead on the floor.
So you actually look into real life cases.
Yes.
And your teacher actually thought, did he actually make a report, or like did he try to
He
add to
had-
it or something?
he
How does that
took-
work?
Well, it was his case, but
Oh,
like
really?
he never
Old
solved
case?
it. Yeah, old case, and he never really solved it. And then, like we have like classes that are outside the T building, so all of the classes outside are his is crime scene investigation, and then next door is the police officer, and then right across is the forensic science lady. So then he was like, wait, maybe you guys are like actually kind of on or something, because like there was more. I forgot what it was. I think it was like, oh, it was the blood splatter. Like that's what we did a lot, like the blood splatter, because you can tell where somebody was like used with blunt force trauma and what was used and how heavy it was.
Based on how big the splatter is, how small.
Yeah, like basically, yeah, how big, how small, and how wide they spread out. So we were like saying that, and like we were like, okay, like is this picture like actual like real size? And like we measured it, and he like printed it out like big enough. So we measured it, and we're like, okay, like it's not adding up. So then he brought it to like them, and he was like, honestly, I feel like you guys are onto something, but like since this was so long ago, and like the guy that probably did, like the husband, he's already dead.
Oh.
So like there's nothing we could have done about it, but he was like, you guys were probably onto something. So
Wow, that's an achievement right there already.
right?
At least he has to give you like an award or something. Like not a participation one, because you guys were close to solving a case there. But at least something, like a little ribbon that says almost solved the case, but the guy is already dead. Wow. So that's a really good class. Honestly, I wish I would have had something like that. I just had like robotics kind of thing and band. So it's modeling now. You used to do swimming, solving cases. Is forensic science, psychology. It's like in your rear view mirror right now. Do you feel that models have to have different skills from different, places to become better, or do you just need to be good at modeling and talking? Do you feel like real life helps you?
Yeah, real life does help you a lot, because you need to be able to know what's going on in your country. Like if there's like a crime that's going on, or like a big like something that's big that's going on in your country, you need to be aware of that. You need to stay updated with the news. You still need to like read, be educated, because like what are you gonna do if they ask you what's your favorite book and you don't read? You're gonna be like you're not gonna know. And then also having that experience to be in the real world, like for us, we got to see like Colombia and like the people, and like the people were so nice to us. Like they would stop and take pictures with us instead of like the actual like statues that were there. They thought like we were the statues. Like they were taking pictures with us.
Wow.
And just definitely having that like one-on-one experience with the world helps you a lot. And also the studies, definitely staying in school and like getting some type of education.
Wow. Yeah, because a lot of because how can I put this? Modeling, beauty, all this stuff is kind of superficial.
Mm-hmm.
But what's inside, literally what's inside, like your thoughts and all that, build the character and build the person that is talking to judges, and that judge is going to judge you, like based on what you know. Do you think I don't know, do you think sometimes beauty kind of like beats, like the brain, like can beauty be like a better asset sometimes, or like your modeling I mean, okay, let me rephrase it. Can beauty be better in a pageant more than, I guess, what you know? Because sometimes the girl might not know anything. Maybe she just read Curious George books and doesn't know anything, and then boom, like she's so pretty and she still wins, kind of thing. You think that happens?
Well, in some pageants, I think that does happen, but honestly, I don't think it's the right thing.
Oh.
I think definitely your intelligence and what you have to say is more important than your beauty. Because if you're just a pretty face, then what else are you? Like, being able to represent yourself and, like, being able to be that voice for yourself to express how you feel, or be a voice for your community. Because when I was over there in Colombia, like, there were girls that were absolutely beautiful and stunning. But we all had, like, that same thing, that we were able to represent ourselves and be able to be a voice for our countries, because definitely representing the entire USA is a lot at 16, but being able to do that is very, like, it's a huge blessing. It's a huge blessing. And for me to be picked to do that is, like, great, because I know, like, I'm going to advocate good, because there's a lot going on in the U.S., and a lot of people think, like, we're the worst, but there was a time where we were, like, the best, and, like, everybody had the American dream. But I think right now in time, we don't really have the best reputation for the American dream, which is kind of sad, because going back to, like, our history, like the founding fathers, the Constitution, like, that's what our foundation is truly meant to be.
Wow. And so, like, you're kind of saying that, like, beauty is important, but the one thing that's gonna separate you from, because all of you are beautiful. Everyone that's up there is, like, being
stunning.
praised
Yeah.
by, and they're stunning. They're being praised by countries, and the one thing that is gonna separate you from everyone else is the intelligence part. Like,
Yes.
you know, how well you know your country, how well do you know yourself, you know. And I like that. Now that I think about it, like, modeling should be, you know, even more, like, people should be, like, ask
Yeah.
difficult questions.
Yeah, I was really worried I was going to get a lot of, like, political questions, because I am representing the USA, and, like, Colombia, like, I know, like, they're more of, like, a country that's very, like, good on their foundation and stuff like that. And as, like, as soon as you think of USA, you think of, like, all the problems that are going on, and you think of, like, the president, which I didn't want to be known for that. I wanted to be known because I was the voice for the USA.
Did they bring up anything like that?
No, they
No?
didn't bring up anything like a politics. They just, like, asked, like, how, like, why is the USA, like, considered the greatest country out there?
Oh, okay.
And I just said, because, like, we're very diverse. Like, literally right now, like, you can just go down the road and find, like, a Mexican restaurant, go more down, find, like, a Salvadorian restaurant, or, like, if you just go anywhere, like, within,
Chinese,
like, within
Japanese,
a block, you
yeah.
find, like, everything. And, like, even here, like, we have, like, Bel Air, which is just, like, pure, like, just Asian restaurants and, like, stuff like that.
Chinatown is
Chinatown,
there.
yeah. I love going to Bel Air. It's so fun.
Me too. Well, actually, I do love it, but we've only been once. Yeah,
Really?
Houston's so big. I haven't really explored
Yeah.
Houston like I should. Even though I've driven all over Houston, I just never really stopped in individual places. And that's the one thing that I like, the intelligence and challenges. Like, y'all models need challenges, because you know, beauty's good, but you know, answering those questions a lot better. You know, I like to see people that kind of, like, mess up what they're talking. Yeah, when because I used to actually watch the Miss Universe with my mom. Actually, we would all watch Miss Universe. Now that I think about it, well, we weren't forced, but it was the only thing that was, like, popping on TV back in the day, before TikTok and all social media took
before all
over. Yeah. Right now, do you think, like, people watch those shows less, or do you think it's still the same?
No, I think people watch it a lot more.
Really?
Yeah, because I feel like every time, like, when Miss Universe happens, like, you see, like, all the edits on TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
Or, like, you see some of the candidates have, like, their own TikTok accounts. So, like, they do pop up. So, I mean, I feel like it's gotten a lot bigger to watch.
Wow. How much time do we have, Maria? Wow, 1 hour and 40 minutes. So it's such a natural conversation with you, Naileah.
Thank you.
We've talked about your modeling. We talked about your swimming.
Yes.
I didn't know about your forensic stuff, your crime scenes and all that stuff. Oh yeah, I mean, just a little. We touched on Princesa Empire, pero how's obviously Jaden and Jordan are the directors. Is their position directors or
No, they are coaches.
coaches?
Yes.
I like to call them directors.
Well, I mean, they kind of are.
Yeah,
coaches,
because they're directing everything.
Yeah,
you
they
know?
direct everything, and, like, they also, like, send us, like, events to go to and, like, provide us with information like that. So they kind of do have, like, both of that roles.
What's something that girls out there can expect from Princesa Empire if they want to go for classes, or they want to, because obviously, oh, that's good right there. I just remembered you are giving a swimsuit modeling classes? Explain that, because I'm
Yeah.
chopping everything over here.
Yeah, I taught yesterday. I taught swimsuit and gala to the girls on the team, and I do want to have my own like open class like for everybody because I do want to share like my experience and share like my tips and my info because yeah, I haven't been doing it for a while, but like I've seen a lot and I've been able to experience a lot, thankfully. But if you're going to Princesa Empire, expect to have a lot of fun, a lot of laughs, and like if you've seen like our little vlogs, like we're always laughing and smiling. Um, expect a lot of support and love because every single pageant I've competed in, all of my friends go. All of them are there. Like when I went to go compete in San Antonio for nationals, they literally bought a whole Airbnb to stay over there and be able to like be with us during the pageant weekend. And then the twins, like they would run like all the way around the building to like come in and help us with like our heritage costumes because they were a lot to handle. So they would help us with our heritage costumes, and then right before we went on, they gave us like little pep talks and everything like before the whole pageant started. So like always like having them there is like the best thing. And also you're gonna feel very, very supported. You're gonna have a lot of friends. Like I think like that's like my biggest friend group right now because there's a lot of them. And also definitely be prepared to work. Be prepared to work.
Put it closer to you. There you go.
Be prepared to work because that's definitely like what we focus on the most because yes, like it is fun and everything, like you're having like your playtime and everything, like you never know, but I feel like definitely be prepared to work because we do a lot, and I feel like for just like trying to fit everything into like the hour we have, we do pretty good because like I've learned like so many new skills, like so many new like poses and like new walks and just like an hour classes, and like we have class today, so stay tuned for my content later.
Unfortunately, this episode is going to be aired tomorrow, which is what date? August 18th. So unfortunately, they won't see.
Well, hopefully you'll see the open class content if it comes out.
Oh yeah. Where can people go watch Princesa Empire, watch you, or actually watch you give tips on modeling and all that kind of stuff?
Well, you can check out my Instagram. It's Neileah.Coreas, and then for my like just choreos, you can go to Princesa Empire on Instagram and TikTok. So we're trying to be more active on our TikTok, and so my TikTok is, I think it's Neileah_Coreas. So go follow my TikTok.
How many followers do you have right now on TikTok?
Oh wow, I think like 667 or like around the 600.
Let's grow her account, guys.
Yeah, please.
So you're giving these classes. Is it challenging teaching others?
Well, yesterday was my very, very first time teaching, so it was really different. Like, I would go to the back of the classroom like I was in class, but they were like, Naileah, stay in the front. I'm like, oh, sorry, I keep forgetting. And, like, it was just weird kind of at first because, like, when I first did, like, the gala, it was kind of weird because I was like, some of the girls are older than me, and, like, they have to, like, learn from me. So it's like, I don't know, I feel like they wouldn't pay attention to me as much, but, like, thankfully, like, all the girls are really respectful and everything, so they pay attention really well, and they're really supportive. Like, they had patience with me. They had patience with me because I did work a little fast at first, but then I was like, oh my god, like, I need to slow down. I think it was just the nerves making me go fast. But other than that, like, it was really, really fun. It's definitely a new experience. I would definitely do it again. So stay tuned for my open class one day.
I see you getting nervous just by talking about it, honestly.
I know, like
you start shaking a little bit. But don't worry, you're natural and you're beautiful.
Thank
and
you.
when it comes to like age and all that kind of stuff, I'm 29 right now. Like, I learn from younger people more than I learn from older people right now, and that's what anyone is looking for because younger people always bring in something new, and that's what you bring into the place. And I'm sure everyone's like helping each other. Blah, blah. I'm sure everyone's helping each other out, learning new skills because the older girls are gonna teach you something that you've probably never seen before.
Yeah.
So you never stop learning when you're a teacher as well. I used to tutor when I was younger, like 25. I have a student that comes up to me all the time. He last time he was crying. You know, he was like, "Oh, I never thought I was gonna be able to see you again."
Aw.
Yeah, he's in middle school now. Yeah, so you're gonna have that, one day because people see the vulnerability, and then they see that you actually care. So as long as you care when you're teaching and you're actually giving out good, valuable information, they're gonna, really hold on to that, and they're gonna appreciate that and appreciate you the most, honestly. So keep it going, and do you think you're gonna give a lot of classes like that? Uh,
I do want to try and give a lot more open classes because I don't know. I feel like it's like my purpose to do it to help others because I also did like help teach like little kids how to swim a little bit as well. So I've always liked helping and teaching. I'm like
pushing them.
I'm like, oh, you're gonna get the same experience as me.
But that's how babies learn, right?
Yeah, they just push them in. Oh my god, like those TikToks and they're like up, up.
Yeah.
I
and then-
honestly, I don't think that ever worked. Like some TikToks, like they wouldn't come up, and like that was like, wait,
Oh.
where are they coming
A
up?
new crime scene. Naileah is on the case. Whoa. That's cool. I love everything that you're doing, Naileah. And
Thank you.
everyone here at Puro Cotorreo, even though it's like me, Maria, and we don't have anyone else right now. Pero everyone here at Puro Cotorreo loves what you're doing.
Thank you so
Everyone
much.
at Chesity, también in the box studio is supporting you. And actually, talking about photography, we did Simona's heritage
Yeah.
shoot. We are working on Hillary's, and then hopefully you're up next, and then it's Leslie, or it
yeah.
could be Leslie and then you. It doesn't matter. Pero I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
What is your heritage outfit again?
I'm La Diosa de Calepa, representing El Salvador, but since I was US Mexico, I used the colors of like the Mexican flag.
Oh, Calepa.
Yeah.
La diosa de Calepa. Whoa. And what does she stand for? Like, what is she reigning over?
So, like, there are some ruins in El Salvador, and she would come down to protect the people when there was, like, kind of like just any difficulty going on. She would come down and, like, have big wings and everything. So, for me, I used the wings as, like, the peacock feathers I had. So, she was, like, any animal that she wanted to be, like, any animal. And she was, like, a beautiful woman. So, for me, like, beauty is, like, the peacocks. So, I chose to
Wow.
represent the peacocks as her. And she was like the warrior, the protector of everybody. So I felt like that was like what I wanted to be. I want to be able to protect people and be like there for them, be a voice.
Whoa, nice. I love that.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that shoot.
I'm really
Super excited. We had to postpone it because your schedule with school and everything was a
Yeah.
little off, and then I had something else going on that Friday, last minute. Pero wow, so much.
Yeah.
And you're 16.
Yeah.
You're a junior in high school. Do you have a school in mind? Like afterwards, do you feel like you're gonna go to college, university?
Yeah, I do want to go to Sam Houston University. Like if I do choose psychology, Sam Houston University. But there is also like a criminology school / like law school in downtown Houston that my teacher provided for me. So those are definitely my two options. But I do want to like talk to him more about it because if I do consider because if anything, I would major in crime scene investigation and then minor in like forensic psychology, I'm pretty sure. So then I could do both of my pathways and like use them for like both because you never know if like you're on a crime scene and like the killer is there watching the people because like people crowd around.
Yeah.
So like you never know, like I could be looking around and like see like the body language and all that.
Yeah, low. Or arrest that guy.
Yeah, arrest that guy.
Well, I loved having you over here at Puro Cotorreo, and I hope you enjoyed your time
Yes,
here.
it was amazing. Thank you guys so much for having me.
No problem.
It's so fun.
This first camera on the right is your camera.
Right.
Give do you have any last message for? I mean, it could be for the girls out there that are aspiring to be models, or just any type of advice, or if you have anything. I mean, that's your camera right there, and then if you want, you can plug in whatever you want, anything that's going on with you.
Well, definitely, I always say never let your losses define you. Just use them to make you come back stronger and better. And to also a little plug. Hmm, let's see. Well, to all my people in El Salvador, I love y'all. And a plug to my mom, my dad, and my sister. I love you guys so much. And follow my Instagrams and TikToks.
Oh.
It's Neileah.Coreas for my Instagram, and my TikTok is Neileah_Coreas.
All right. Thank you so much, Naileah.
Thank you guys so much.
I think that's gonna be it. Thank you so much, guys, for again supporting us. This is episode number 7. We don't have we don't have what we don't have sponsors yet. So if you're wanting to be a sponsor and you want an ad in between the episodes, this is the time. Reach out through email. You can contact us and through actually just do it through the DMs or whatever. I'm Puro Cotorreo .pod on Instagram, on YouTube. Leave us a DM. I don't know if you're a sponsor that would like to have an ad here. Let us know. If you're local or if you're a big old company, same thing goes to everyone. So thank you so much again for supporting us. And this was Puro Cotorreo. And we'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.
Bye.